crap. I could say all of it. It doesn't even matter because we're not live
Let
on
me know
TV.
if you got a stream and I'll share it, or I'll pop it up on our screen.
I got a stream right here, a stream of urine. Welcome to Facebook Live, America's #1 app
stream.
for live golden shower action. I'm being told, are we live? Are we live?
Wait, are we actually live?
Is Donald Trump tuning in? Melania,
Oh,
are
there's
you
a
listening?
video.
Melania,
There's a video.
are you hearing us?
There's a
Melania,
video.
come in. Ivanka,
We can
please
interact.
help the kids.
Oh
Ivanka,
yes,
we're
I'm getting the
together.
message that Eric Trump is helping the kids.
Eric Trump, are you there? Are you helping the kids? Eric, if you're there, please help us.
Are we gonna get, do we get any sort of hand signal from the booth?
I'm being told I am getting a middle finger that says we are live.
Okay,
Yes,
we
and
are
I'm
live.
seeing
We are
that.
live. It is the Jaguar Morning Show. Welcome. You're on Xfinity 57. Maybe you're on CenturyLink 8009. Or probably, based on math, you're on the Facebook live stream at Sexpot Comedy's page. We had thousands of viewers last time. Thank you so much for your interest and sharing the show and just being a part of this new incredible community, Jay.
That's right. The future's coming at you like a freight train. Pow! And we're just right there throwing that coal into the oven because we need power.
Yes.
We need pride.
Yes.
We need a couple of badass mutters who don't take no crap off of nobody.
That's
Now,
right.
say it with me.
And that's why we have Denise, Judy, and Claire with us.
Claire's my favorite of the three.
DJC, Denise, Judy, Claire. That's how you remember. That's how I remember them when I see them in craft service.
It's just such a
Hello,
fun
Judy.
acronym. Hello, Judy. Hello, DJC. Hello, Denise and Claire and Julie.
Now, we do like to warm up this specific workout. These guys like to give you a chat down. So we're
Yes.
sort of doing that for you in this space. They like to talk you up and motivate you.
Yeah, one of the most oft neglected muscles in the human body is the mouth. And me and Andrew are here to make sure that we get a good, solid mouth workout 2 days a week, every Tuesday and Thursday from 9 to 11. Just talk, 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 and watch the pounds melt away.
Yes, if you never joined us before, you're in the middle of the first segment. This is a 2-hour live program every Tuesday and Thursday right here on Denver Open Media. So you're going to want to DVR all. Thank you.
That's right, and we're just gonna get right into a we call it little Jaguar high step. And that's the most important thing in the mornings, get the heart rate up.
We have an incredible show for you today. We have super guest Mitch Jones is going to be here. We have free breakfast for our live studio audience from the Uber Sausage.
Uber Sausage, that is a place that exists. I can't wait to eat it. Who knows if it's going to be good? We won't tell you. That would be a little big
We're not allowed
call.
to tell you, but we are allowed to give you the information.
Yeah,
we got to tell you, it is at 2730 East Colfax.
You can find it there. If you needed it, that's where it would be.
They have a banh mi. A banh mi sausage. They have, a marinara dumper, whatever those are called. They have a series of sausages.
Oh, they took it up a notch. See, this exercise right here, as we lift these legs up, this is a pubis-focused exercise.
Now,
it's going to hit you on the outer pubis right here. It's also going to hit you a little bit on the inner pubis, which is just right in this general area right here.
Up the crease.
And so you're going to get right in here, and then right in here, right in here.
Now, if
you
you're
can feel it.
if you're not fully focused on Jay's pubis, which is basically impossible, you may be noticing based on these. Oh wait, who we got? We got Lindsay. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, Elle.
Lindsay and Elle. We love you.
Thank you so
We
much
love
for
you.
joining the Jaguar Morning Show. Please comment. What you're seeing on the screen is just part of the experience. We need your voices.
Yeah, without you, the show is just me and Andy yelling in a room, a.k.a. the other 22 hours of every Tuesday and Thursday.
That's right. So if you're yelling at yourself in a horse in a closet, maybe you're thinking about your father who didn't give you enough love, maybe you're thinking about a boss who's a little too racist for that business meeting, just join us. Tune out of that for a minute. Get involved in this energy.
Let's say you're opening up a bar at a Chili's grill, and you're making sweet and sour, you're getting the margarita machine together, and you just click, click, click right on the Denver Open Media Channel 57, and boom, you're right here with them Jaguar boys.
That's right. And if you've been watching our show, this workout is a lot like Cheryl and the gang that we feature a lot. There's a lot of that kind of outer, like, toe stepping, mixed with crazy random arm motion. So if it's a coordination issue, don't beat yourself up. Just scoop another shovel full of tricks in your mouth. It's the morning. Enjoy yourself.
And obviously footwear is very important. You don't want to exercise in a low quality shoe. It's going to come back and it's going to bite you right in the butt. That's the pubis of the back. So you're going to #1 tenet, Jaguar Fitness, footwear. Keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind.
Yeah, we're pretty unfocused on material things, but what child or adult doesn't love a nice pair of sneakers, Jim?
That's absolutely right. Jimmy Converse and Janie Nike are big proponents of that as a concept. Oh, is this the big swing around?
Yeah, see how I feel like they're ripping off that entire other workout.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Sorry, Judy, we see you.
We see you, you old workout hack. I get it. Everything is fine. We're all getting our heart rates up.
You're the Carlos Mencia of workouts. Quit stealing Cheryl's workout.
That's right. It's if there's not honor amongst workout people, then where's it left?
Elle says, Patricia McChrystal, this is good inspiration for our next move. It absolutely is. Welcome to Linda, who's watching the show. Welcome to longtime viewer and show contributor, Ben.
That's right. And remember, as a lot of you are familiar, we are giving away Jaguar bucks. Now, that's a cryptocurrency that we've invented to compete with Bitcoin. And we think you got a great shot at it. If you want to earn yourself 15 Jaguar bucks, go to the IMDb page, rate us a 10, and then come back and let us know, and you'll be the proud owner of 15 Jaguar bucks.
Now, if you don't know, you just recently initiated 15 Jaguar bucks can get you a lot. It's not just like throwing a nickel into a fountain and hoping for something good.
Yeah.
It's like stowing away a nest egg. So congrats, do the work. Give us a positive rating on IMDb, and we'll be fine.
Bear in mind, if you give us a rating less than 10, I will not award you Jaguar bucks. I do not care. You give us a 10, you get those Jaguar bucks. We're gonna have us a great time. All right, that's all we're trying to do here is connect. We're just connecting right now. Okay.
Oh, welcome to Chris, Kayvon, and Justin. You're all watching. I'm sitting at the YMCA. They are not working out like this. Welcome, Linda.
That's right, Justin. You
Welcome.
are not going to get this at a YMCA, all right? Maybe at Planet Fitness. Maybe you'll get a workout like this at a Planet Fitness, but not at a YMCA. No.
You guys have been so generous about helping us share the show. Thanks for rating it on IMDb. Thank you for sharing it. We had thousands of viewers last show. It was unbelievable. We're going to beat that number today, Jay.
That's right. Hey, Justin.
It's all about the numbers.
It's all about the numbers. We don't do this for the love anymore. They told us, DOM said, get your numbers up, and so we're doing it. And in order to do that, we're doing a slow pan down Andy's body right here.
They said we're going to cut your funding, get those numbers up.
Look at that. And now, if you're not watching, if you're not tuning in for Andy's cast, what are you even tuning in for? All right, this is what we bring to the table right here. Is we bring a little bit of fun, a little bit of whimsy. A little bit of whimsy for your morning.
Yeah, if you've got any other thoughts, please just comment on Sexpot Comedy's Facebook page. Look at how she's pointing out the pubis. This is not just us. Sometimes the best messenger is a third party.
That's
and you can see that Judy is also saying, check out this pubis.
And while we're at it, why don't we check out this pubis? Okay, this is a pure American-grown 100% USDA pubis. Check it out right there.
Grade A.
Good for the goose and it's good for the gander. It's Jay's pubis. All right.
Prime cut pubis. Grade A.
That's right, Lindsay. We're going to wake you up. All right. You got about an hour and 22 minutes till we do that segment, but you're ready and we appreciate it, Lindsay. Thank you for tuning in today.
You're seeing a lot of prime cuts of pubis today. The workout today is pretty much me and Jay. We're just sort of reclaiming our space. We've had a lot of wonderful guests.
Yes.
And it's just nice to be able to get out here with you, Jay, and really experience the studio and do what the DJC ladies are doing.
Exactly. There's so much space to be yourself. And that's what's so nice about it. You know, as I'm just free. I'm free as a bird right now. Free as a bird, alight on the winds of change and time. And that's what's so nice.
And if you're wondering to yourself, when you look at these outfits that they're wearing, why is it all the way cut up to almost feature the pubis? And I would just say, yes.
Yes, and it absolutely is, and it will continue to be. We're hoping to get ourselves some leotards much like that. I'm looking for one that goes up like this, up from here, and then expands out to cover some of my problem areas. The love handles, okay? I know what you're thinking, Jay, your body's beautiful. And that's what's so interesting, is even someone with a body as beautiful as mine still looks in the mirror from time to time and goes, well, that's not right. I pull out that red marker and I start being like, X right here and X right here, and I just scribble all over the face and I put a big X right here and an X right here, and I'm like, Jay, you're so ugly. but you're not. All of us are beautiful creatures made in the image of God.
And it sounds like Justin's out at the YMCA right now, and he's saying that there's not enough people with pubis-focused attire. And
That's
that
right.
can be distracting. You want someone who's just going to feature that pubis.
That's right. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head out and you're going to want to sign up at there's a couple of 24-hour fitnesses in Boulder that do a very pubis-oriented workout. And a lot of what you're going to find is where the pubis goes, the heart and the mind will always follow.
That's right. And thank you to Rebecca for joining the show. Thank you to Mitch for joining the show.
That's right. Rebecca, it's great to see you. We were worried you weren't going to tune in today. It is so wonderful to have you here on the Jaguar show.
Yes, and as Sexpot Comedy has just prompted you on that stream, rate us on IMDb and let us know here, and you'll get 15 Jaguar bucks.
And if you can guess what that entire Jaguar bucks acronym is, I will award you 1 million Jaguar bucks. It may drop the bottom out of the market. I don't even care. What's the point of starting a cryptocurrency if you don't manipulate the market systems? You get that, Andy.
I get that 100%, Jay. And what's nice is, nice moves, Andy. Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
Linda, we can't do it without your compliments.
I try to keep it going and try and keep up with these ladies, but normally I cannot.
And as you know, I often go rogue about this point in the exercise.
What is this?
Start doing my own stuff, you know? And I just grab on, you climb up. You grab on, you climb up.
I like that dip. I like that dip. I like that dip. Oh, step to the side. This is almost like your hot tub slap, Jay.
Oh, it's similar.
It's like if I come out to this, boom.
Boom. Oh, they do. They move so lightly.
Boom. Wait. Oh, yeah.
It's got a sumo thing to it, too. I love it.
Yeah.
Step, and then ooh. And then we step.
Now, Jay, as a fashion choice, you'll notice that some of the tops, like in the pink outfit, are cut out and shredded. I feel like I'm going to start doing that to some of my clothes, where I just take some of my favorite t-shirts, and during the craft segment, we'll be cutting out the chest area so you can sort of get a window into that chest.
That's right. Maybe we'll even do that during the craft segment today if we can get me a pair of scissors. Turn this shirt into a much freer and less confining shirt, all right? I'm looking for like a shirt, USSR type shirt or something like that.
I'm really trying to keep up with these. Hey, Vaughn, here, is there a safe place to work out the pubis in public? Yeah, there is. Anywhere, unlike cannabis, there is a public consumption law for pubis, and that is anything goes. You could be out on the street corner. You could be sort of seducing someone from across the street saying, hey, come look at my handbag, a.k.a. my pubis.
And that's exactly it. 16th Street Mall was actually started with the focus of being a safe place for the pubis.
That's right.
And then it's been sort of Disney-fied lately with Gordon Biersch's and
yes, the Chili's, the Rock Bottoms.
But it used to be just this grimy spot where you could get out there and you could just work it. You could just work. You take that, and you'd see people riding that 16th Street Mall shuttle, pubis out, just pure, unadulterated pubis good times.
Yes.
And that's when Denver was pure. It was a better time.
New Denver is anti-pubis, and we are pushing back hard. There was a time, like Jay said, you could just sit down at a piano at the 16th Street Mall and just gyrate your pubis. Play two chords, scat a riff song, and sort of it would be a flash mob, and people would flock to the pubis like bees to a honeycomb. And I can't remember a time recently where I've been on that mall and felt the joy I felt, where Jay would just be out with his bucket. No music, nothing. Just Jay and his short shorts and a pubis. And just exploring the space. Sometimes sitting with maybe a homeless man and playing a game of checkers at the provided checker and chess area. I long for that, Jay, and I want it for us again.
And if you try to pull a stunt like that right now, here comes Johnny Law, Bernie Fife, being like, break it on up. Moving on down, no pubis here, he says, no pubis here, spitting his tobacco juice on the street corner. And that, my friends, is modern Denver in a nutshell. It's not gentrification, it's depubisification.
That's right.
It's tearing this city apart.
That's right. And if you're afraid of working out, if you're afraid of letting your body loose like Cheryl and Judy and Denise, I just have to ask you, what else are you afraid of? What is that really about? Why are you blocking? Why don't you let Jay's pubis into your mind's eye?
That's right. You're denying yourself the the positive elements of being a human being. Self-awareness, pubis awareness, these are things that God didn't give to the animals. These are just for human beings. Animals don't know the importance of the pubis. Only us as human beings do. It's our responsibility to get out there and to work on it.
That is right, Jay. It's like Lou Holtz said, just because you can doesn't mean you should. But in this case, you should every time. And that should is, of course, the pubis.
Yep.
You've got to turn yourself onto it. It's like The Secret. It's like Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 Hours. It's like Positive Intention. You have to channel the pubis. You have to make a choice to become sort of a skin pubis with a pubis soul guiding it around.
That's right. We are all just a vessel carrying around the great holy essential oils of the pubis. And it's time for you to get out there and do something right. The Egyptians knew what was up. Pull your brain out through the nose. It's that easy. Ooh, I like this one though. I like when I get to kick all fun like this.
Uh-oh, we're having an incredible weather break.
We have to do
I
thought we were doing a quick cut to traffic. I was worried there was a traffic emergency out there.
We'd like to thank Josh and Nicole for checking in. During this type of the show, the viewers can't wait for things like weather and traffic. So if you are excited, like Justin usually is, like Zach, some of our other viewers, just be patient. It's all coming. We have an incredible guest. And let me just say, he's got a little technology to add to the mix. That's a hint. That's a big hint. Marvel people.
That's right, Josh Gilman, we're so glad you're tuned in. I want to award you some Jaguar bucks, Josh Gilman. You just gotta earn them.
Oh, he asked for some pubis work.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want to see? You want to see this?
If you have any pubis requests, put it in the pubis request line. It's just that comment area. You just type it and hit return. Just like 1986 on an Apple IIgs. Nothing's different.
This is such an important exercise. I gotta go rogue. I gotta show this to you right here, okay?
Oh.
In and out. This is in and out. This is full pubis engagement. Front pubis, back pubis, both sides of the pubis are fully engaged right here.
And
is this what you want, Josh? Is this what you want to see on TV? Is this what you want, Josh? Is this what you want to see?
Oh wait, now we're in another segment here. It's hard to keep up with the gals. If you want to come join us in our live studio audience, 700 Kalamath is the way to go. 700 Kalamath Street, 7th Kalamath. You can be here in 2 minutes eating an Uber sausage.
Which
if you
just
choose,
arrived.
Which is at 2730 East Colfax. That's just the information. We can't tell you to go there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to tell you to go there. This is up to you. I want you to make the decision that's right for you. Just remember, two roads diverge in a yellow wood, all right? And you were sorry you couldn't travel both. One's going to lead you to Uber Sausage, and the other one's less traveled by. Follow your heart. It's no problem. Here's a live look at him.
That's Denver Open Media. That's the building that you'll drive up to. We know that it's confusing, and we tell you we're on the 38th floor every day. Just don't ignore all that. Just walk into the building, and it's a portal situation.
You're going to go right in this door, okay? You're going to encounter, there'll be someone sitting at a desk that's just right in here, right behind this wall. There's a hallway down here. It's going to lead you right over here. See this door right here? This door is always locked. This is the door that we smoke out front of. But that's locked. You're not going to get in this door. Right through here, you're going to go through a kitchen. There's a kitchen right behind this door, all right? And then over here, Studio B.
That's right.
AKA where the magic
if you just yell down the hallway and say, "Hello, who goes down there?" And we'll yell up and we'll send a bucket up. And that bucket will be Jay's pubis.
That's right. And we're going to put 2 beers in it. One hot, one cold. Without touching them, you have to pick one and you have to drink it. If it's the hot one, that's on you. Should have had better eye-ear coordination. Shout out to Laura Lyons.
Oh, and guys, you're looking at a silhouette of a masked man. A man that we've yet to even acknowledge on the program. But do you see that glint of whatever that is, that light bouncing off? What
is going on with those eyes right now? Why are your eyes glowing? That's crazy.
We have a special guest from Marvel Comics.
Yes, and he's coming out.
He's coming out now.
Oh
he
my
just came
God.
out. He just made the elective decision. Here he is.
Andy, what are you guys doing
Oh my gosh,
here?
it's Mitch Jones, and he appears to have an Iron Man suit.
Wow.
You guys, I would have been here earlier. There was a huge pubis pileup on I-25.
Oh my
God.
goodness, this is a tease to a news segment like never seen before.
We're going to be covering this pile up all dang day. We're going to get to it. We're going to do it. we're going to do it. Look at that. Wow.
Now, Mitch, we usually go to a pulse type graphic at some point. I don't know if we just missed it, if we're not going to do it, but maybe you could ask Jarvis in your helmet how our heart rate is doing.
They're telling me that you guys you're focusing too much on the pubis, but not much on the heart rate at this moment.
Oh.
See, you guys are doing the more blue-collar workout, so I came by completely unprepared to work out.
Obviously.
To show you guys. Sometimes you might be watching Jaguar at your office. You might be, sometimes I got some toe raises. That also works some of the outer and inner pubis.
Ooh, it does. Oh, I feel it.
I just felt my pubis wink at me.
Wow, I feel like my pubis just grew 3 sizes too big, like the Grinch's heart.
Oh, wow, Jay, that's an incredible effect.
Wow. Oh, this feels good, though. I feel this in my calf pubis, my ankle pubis, and my pubis pubis.
This is also how he danced.
Welcome to Laura, who's watching the show. Welcome to Josh.
Oh, everyone's having a good time. Laura, do me a favor. Go to IMDb, rate us at 10, and then I'm going to award you 122 Jaguar bucks.
Whoa, it just got amped up. That's a 122.
Jaguar bucks.
Oh, here's the pulse. Everything's
here we go.
fine.
Laura, you got till the end of this pulse. If you get it done by the end of this pulse check, Laura, I will double it to 244 Jaguar bucks.
Oh my God.
Get out there to imdb.com and you can log in with your Facebook. It's about 8 seconds. Come on back and we're gonna get you those Jaguar bucks. You're gonna love it. They're worth more
You
than
gotta
a
do the
theory.
rating. You gotta press 10 hot stars.
Yep.
Guys, if I'm being honest,
Yeah,
that's
what's
how I got this helmet, is I bought it with Jaguar bucks.
Yep.
What?
Yep, that's all we're saying.
That's right, it's crypto, but it's real.
It's
Here's
like
the
a
thing.
Scholastic book fair in your home.
Okay, guys, and now we always have to check this. If you're 23 years old and you're at 90%, you're probably beating at 136 a minute. That's going to let you know that you have unlimited health.
Let me give you a quick scenario. You're at 80%, you're 24, and that's 144 beats per minute. You're going to want to get yourself checked out because that puts you in the 83rd percentile.
And if you're at 20%, if you're 20 years old, you're only at 60%, you've probably got a small ham sandwich lodged somewhere in your chest. You're going to want to give yourself the Heimlich to get that thing loose, trickle down, let your body absorb it.
We don't want another Mama Cass situation. We've been saying this for years. We don't want a Mama Cass situation. If you are going to choke on your own vomit, please do it on drugs and not on food. Thank you.
Knee, butt, shoulder, up, top. Knee, butt,
There's the
butt,
janitor's closet where we have
top.
stored the food
That is
later.
absolutely correct, and you are going to want to come down to 700 Kalamath. You're going to want to see what's going on there. You're going to want to see that janitor's closet full of food, and you're going to want to come down. It's not too late to get a good workout in with this because the workout, as you know, happens every day.
That's right. And a lot of you have been sending us this exact workout video on the internet saying, hey, you should try doing a workout with this lady. It's like, hi, she's already on staff, idiots.
Hey, idiots! A lot of our
studio
viewers,
right now.
Yeah, she's in Studio C. Welcome to Matt, who's watching the show. Welcome to Zoe.
Zoe, welcome to Zoe. We love
I think that's our
having you
first
here.
Zoe.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, and like we're saying, rate us on IMDb today and earn yourself some Jaguar bucks. We are in heavy competition with Stephen Colbert. We're in heavy competition with Rick and Morty. They have numbers similar to ours. We're trying to get that number up so that we can be number one on IMDb. So that way we're not just the number one morning show film behind the live studio audience, not just the number one morning show in the Jaguar format, but also the number one morning show in the history of America.
History of television.
That's right. We're coming for you, Merv Griffin. We're coming for you, Johnny Carson. We're coming for you, David Letterman in New York City. We want your throne.
And welcome to Rochelle joining the show. It's like my old swim coach said, you gotta want it bad.
Exactly. If you don't want it, what's the point? Go home, you know? There's a million things you could do. Oh, this is nice. Laura Lyons just earned herself 244
Jaguar bucks. Now
That's
go
what
to
I'm
the
talking
graph.
about.
This is a live look at our previous graph. It is not updated. They are going to add 244 for Laura here in a minute. But right now, you can see Sara June is the bulk of she has the bulk of the Jaguar bucks in the existing universe. Jay and I, surprisingly, only 180.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't do this for the
Laura
Jaguar
has
bucks.
more with that one action than Jay or I have.
That's right, and if you want to get in early on the Jaguar Bucks train, today's the day to do it. These things are going to be boom, 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 skyrocket to the moon. Matt Oren, if you want to get in on the ground floor of Jaguar Bucks, go to IMDb right now, rate us 10 stars, and we will get you those Jaguar Bucks. But we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with an hour of news, sports, weather, traffic, good times. Don't give up on us, because we're never going to give up on you.
That's right, Beck.
Fortunate because education has always been available to us. This, however, is not the reality for some minority families. Some minorities need an extra boost to make their educational goals happen. That's why the Arts and Education Foundation was created. This foundation offers scholarships and special educational programs to increase the public's awareness of minority life and culture through the arts. For more information, call 340-0213. Thank you.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
Mom.
Excuse me. Are those Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes. They are Bugle Boy jeans.
Thank you.
Knowing what it's all about, that's what takes the scare out of things, like storms, nightmares, and asthma. Millions of kids and adults have asthma, so if you're worried or scared about it, there's a way to get unscared and get better. Your Lung Association has free information on what you should know and do about it. Write for it now. Whether it's asthma or any breathing problem, your Lung Association cares about every breath you take. They really do.
In 1935, only one airline, Pan Am, stood poised on the edge of America, ready to challenge the Pacific. And today, the mighty clippers of Pan Am rise majestically from 6 continents for the far corners of the world. Where will we fly to next? Well, we've been thinking.
You can't beat the experience.
Soundtrack is so excited about the new JVC digital camcorder that they've asked a local specialist, Don Baylor, to tell us all about it in his own language. Don is telling us how the new JVC camcorder has the highest picture and sound quality available. Now he's telling us about the amazing 100 times super digital zoom, the spectacular digital effects, slow motion and zoom options, and playback. And now he's showing us that the biggest thing in camcorders is also the smallest. Soundtrack, big names, little prices, guaranteed. Nice pitch, Don.
Thanks.
Let's do it again.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Andy. Oh my God, Andy, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, listen, everything's gonna be fine. People are saying, why are you in the hallway? I'll tell you why we're in the hallway, people.
We're eating a delicious super sausage.
I'm happy, I'm living, I'm gonna take a big old bite, and then it's gonna take me about 15 seconds to chew it. I want you to watch this happen.
Watch us.
It's a workout. It's a mouth workout.
If you've never watched the show before, we're not allowed to take food or drink in the studio. So it's important during the commercial break for us to fuel up with our breakfast sponsor. Today it's Uber Sausage. You can come down to 700 Kalamath and eat with Jay, with Mitch, with Roger, with Wally.
Come
Nicole,
eat with us.
Spark, everything, and Jake. Everything's great. I just got a mouthful of their beautiful hatch.
Oh, right. I think, Andy, you take another bite, but we're heading out to this studio.
Right back here.
studio magic.
The beautiful downtown Burbank.
Wow. Welcome to beautiful downtown Burbank, Colorado. We have everything you want. We have everything you need. We are
That's
wearing
right.
red ties today.
It's very confusing. Welcome back to the Jaguar Morning Show. We are in the middle of a live news hour. Weather, traffic, sports. Here's your weather. In Colorado, it's hot and garbage out east, and it's pleasant in the mountains.
That is right. Head west. Drive west, young people.
West, young man.
It's the first day of summer, and boy, do we have a yellow jacket problem, Jay.
Oh my God, the Great Lakes, there's a swirl. A swarm is swirling around this. It is a vortex of bees all the way from the tip of Texas down here. It starts, it's going to go up through the bee corridor, which takes you up through the Appalachians. There's a giant swarm just crossing into the Great Lakes. It's coming back around the Midwest, the northern Midwest, and then just circling over. Right over here, right here, this is where it seems like the bees are lighter. They're not. They're meaner and smaller.
For those of you not familiar, this is not precipitation. These are yellow jackets.
Yes.
We have a problem in this country, and it is bees, and we can't stop it. A couple years ago, there was a big stink about the bees going away. Not happening. The bees are back, and they're back with a vengeance.
And they
from the
are
French
mad.
Quarter all the way up the Mississippi, you've got a problem, folks.
That's right. If you're planning on celebrating the 4th of July, you need to cancel those plans. America is falling to the bees.
And don't worry, we're back with Money Saver Traffic. We're saving you time. We're saving you money. It's Traffic Express, Jay. How are the roads out there?
I think they're beautiful. How was your trip in, Mitch?
It was good. There was a pubis pile up on the I-25 corridor, just a little bit north of Boulder and Lakewood. But we made it here. No bees as to report. Bees are bros. Hornets, wasps, get rid of them.
Get rid of there. And even stinging nettles, or poison ivy, or poison oak. We want you to get rid of all of it and the fire ants.
There was a poison oak. There's a lot of poison oak patch right over there off of Sheridan.
Yeah, that's why I stay away from Sheridan. It is an absolute travesty to
It's a
lead
nightmare.
your best life. You don't want it. Hi, Wiley.
Here's the thing. Wiley, thank you for joining the show. We've got some problems. Up in the mountains on Berthoud Pass, you've got just a little bit of that residual llama alpaca problem up there that's been causing trouble for weeks. They've finally cleaned it up, but it is slow. There's a lot of rubbernecking. There's a lot of people looking at say maybe a dead baby alpaca carcass on the side of the road.
Making blankets on the side of the road, Andy. It's just taking way too much of the
Yes.
the shoulder, you know?
If you're gonna do
People
any sort of
observing.
weaving, we want you to do it in your home or in a safe spot. We did receive a text message here to the Jaguar Show.
Uh-oh.
Says I don't do Facebook, but wanted to say good morning to Jay and Andy and everybody watching the Jaguar
thank you so
Morning
much.
Show.
Thank you so
That's
much.
perfect.
And remember, if you want to interact with us, you can do it on Facebook Live. You can call my personal cell phone number at 972-510-4192. That's correct.
972-510-4192. We're in the middle of a cooking segment. We're going to talk about another incredible Jaguar recipe.
That is right. Today, of course, we're making our world-famous Jaguar taco.
Oh, of course, the Jaguar tacos are back. And part of why we have Mitch on for that is I can't tell you how many times we've seen Mitch polish off a pyramid of beautiful Jaguar tacos.
That is
right.
right.
Made out
It's
of
one of his
100% pure, uncut Jaguar.
That is
Rainforest
right.
deep.
Yes.
And as you know, Mitch Jones, in addition to being a fantastic stand-up comedian, in addition to being one of the hosts of the Broadcast Geeks, in addition to all of these things, also an accomplished chef, all right? And when you're making tacos, what are some of your favorite spices to use?
You know, when I'm in the when I'm in the taco mood,
Yeah.
there's nothing better than cilantro. There's nothing better than a little bit of sapphire. That's not even a spice.
No,
That's
sapphire,
just jewels.
and
That's
a
just
jewel.
actual jewels.
That's a
he wants you to put them in your stool and run
Crunch
them through
'em
the
down.
system one time.
Yeah.
Like crunch berries, everybody.
Yes,
Oh.
it's like that fancy coffee that's passed through a bat's intestines. And what happens, you've heard of gold-plated buffalo wings. You've heard of gold-plated ice cream sundaes. We're not doing that anymore. We are having bejeweled tacos.
Encrusted tacos.
That is right.
That's
And so the recipe is easier than you would think. The hardest part, of course, is acquiring the sapphires. Once you've done that, though, it's easy.
If your butt can smile, you're going to have a Jaguar grill in your mouth.
Here, let me
that's
demonstrate.
your butt. Welcome to Jose joining the show. Welcome to James joining the show. Now look at Jay's butthole. Now, if you take a close look, if we can get in there, I don't know if we have the technology at this point.
Bring
but
it in.
Jay's butt is full of sapphires right now. You can get a glint. You're seeing that tingle. That's right. Now we're seeing it. That's perfect.
You're welcome,
right around
America.
here. You're not going to see it up here on the lower back. You're going to see it right here.
And that is the world's deepest diamond mine, everybody.
That's right.
You're going to love it, all right? And these are, of course, locally sourced diamonds, all right? You are not going to pull any blood diamonds out of my butt. That's right. James Isaac Cook giving us the old eyeball emoji. James, do me a favor. Go to IMDb, rate us a 10, and we're going to give you 137 Jaguar bucks.
Welcome to Cal, just watching the show. Cal or James or Jose, Juliana, Wally, Matt, anybody who's watching. You go to IMDb, you rate us 10. We're going to issue how many Jaguar bucks, Jay?
It's going to depend on how quickly you get in there. The thing with cryptocurrency, it's always up and down. It's constantly in flux. So you get in there, you rate it as a 10, and we will see what the market desires.
Now you'll see here, these are accurate up to the minute numbers. This is Sara June. She's got 27% of the world's actual Jaguar bucks.
That is right. What we know is that you want a slice of this pie. You want a slice of this Jaguar pie. You need to get in there, you need to rate us a 10 and come back and let us know, and we will break you off a piece of this, okay?
Now look at this. Now look at this. This green is Laura Lyons. She just was awarded these 244. She's already 5.9% of the world's Jaguar bucks.
You could be there right now. Skillman, you could be there. Cook, you could be there. McCall, all of you can have a spot in this grab. Get in on the ground floor, okay? It's breaking news.
Your Jaguar bucks wisely.
That's right.
And now
be like Mitch. Mitch took his Jaguar bucks. He got a full Iron Man suit. He's wearing it now. He had a hell of a weekend at Comic-Con. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Mitch, what was the big highlight for you this weekend at Comic-Con?
You know, Comic-Con's that special time of year when geeks, nerds, and dorks, they come together, they dress up in their favorite costume, and they pay $80 for Val Kilmer's autograph. That is...
Let's talk about that.
It's a time-honored tradition.
How did he look? How did Val Kilmer look in anticipation of the big blockbuster of 2019 summer, Top Gun 2? How did old Iceman look?
I don't want to say that Batman is forever, but Batman is forever.
Oh, he's back. Mitch says Kilmer is back.
Kilmer's back, everybody. Skillman, I know you're happy about that.
The blue eye is beautiful, he says. Oh, that's wonderful.
That was his sapphire eye.
That's the sapphire
eye.
Hello to Sara June. Thank you for joining us. We're in the middle of Mitch Jones' comprehensive Comic-Con recap.
Comic-Con.
Mitch, what was your favorite part of Comic-Con this weekend?
My favorite part of Comic-Con is when they took the rest of my Iron Man suit, because technically it is, even though it's a defensive armor with defensive capabilities,
yes.
I guess it's technically a weapon, which you cannot bring to Denver Comic-Con
You're not allowed anymore.
That guy brought his weapon.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
and that girl.
That shield's made out of Jell-O.
Were they paid, though? They look like they were like...
That was Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Never
know that.
heard of them.
I didn't know
Are they
that.
friends of yours?
I didn't know that they were here.
Friends and well-wishers, all of them.
Excellent.
Scarlett, please.
Friends of the show. Here's Johnny. This is the rat from Beekman's World.
Yeah.
He's fallen on hard times.
Someone fed him after midnight.
It's been a hard few years. It's a Bill Nye world, and Beekman's just living in it. You know what I mean?
Mitch, what did you think when you walked up and did you get a glimpse of Molly Ringwald's fiery red hair? She was at Comic-Con, right?
Sure she was.
But,
it was.
Did you see her at a distance? Did you not see her? Or were you lucky enough to see maybe Hellboy, Ron Perlman?
You know, mostly Ron Perlman. Mostly, I didn't get into the show. It turns out you have to have real tickets to get to Comic-Con.
Oh, they didn't just let you in?
No, they didn't believe that I was a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. So,
oh my God!
Did you cuss up a storm?
But you know what? You can hear all about our Comic-Con wrap-up on Sexpot Comedy, Broadcast Geeks. We're going to break it down in our next episode. It's the #1 podcast about broadcast geeks and comic stuff on Sexpot Comedy.
Big news on the stream.
Correct. We're going to be telling you a lot more about that. Cal Sheridan.
He says he went to a wedding, Jay.
Oh, you went to a wedding. Congratulations.
That sounds like a blast. We hope you did the gator on the floor during Shout with Animal House and Morris Otis Day and the Knights.
Exactly.
This is very exciting.
Movies.
That's exciting. This is so exciting. Everybody in the studio, if you don't want to hear Ocean's 8 spoiled, please leave now. I am going to spoil the hit film Ocean's 8.
I repeat, if you do not want to know how Ocean's 8 ends, I suggest you turn off your TV right now or cover your ears.
Just put us on mute for this next 3-minute segment. I will spoil Ocean's 8. Anyway, let's do it right now. I'm spoiling Ocean's 8, the offshoot of the famous Steven Soderbergh franchise. Here's the thing. The spoiler, I'll get right into it. You got Anne Hathaway acting like she doesn't know these broads the whole time. Guess what? Daphne Kluger, that's her character. She was in on it the whole time. She wears the Toussaint jewels, and she was hooked in by Bullock and Blanchett. Who saw that coming?
So she is playing...
She's acting like she's a pawn in this whole game the whole time.
Okay.
The movie takes place at the Met Gala ball. That's where the heist is this time.
Okay.
And they convince Cartier to pull out something that's been in the vault for 50 years. The beautiful Toussaint necklace.
Okay.
And they sort of make Anne Hathaway's character out to be a mark, like, we're going to manipulate her into wearing this so we can steal it at the Met Gala ball. Guess what, guys? She was in on it.
Okay, so if you were
ding dong.
Let's say you're about 5 minutes in the movie
Yes,
and you're like,
this girl's awesome. She's the pickpocket in it.
Her name's Aquafina, right?
Aquafina. She was the star of the movie, honestly. She was the best.
I'm going to say this about that. All right, so what we're doing is we're getting there. And
Jay's into it.
I'm into it. So
I am too. She's great.
You're about 7-8 minutes into the film, and you're like, "Oh, Anne Hathaway's about to get screwed."
That's the thing about it.
These women, no, wrong. Just stop watching the movie right now. Anne Hathaway, and this is a spoiler, is part of Ocean's 8. She is one of the thieves.
And here's the thing: you think the opening and the end are the same? It's Sandra Bullock. Well, she starts off in the jail, much like the first Ocean's 11 with Danny Ocean. But it's not as good of a monologue. As good of a monologue as the one that George Clooney does at all. It's kind of a cheap version of it, honestly. I kind of thought the script was below these incredibly talented actresses.
Interesting.
But they brought it out. Also, here's the thing. I like Rihanna like the next guy. I like it a lot. But she is not a good actress. She is. Oh. I'm just calling it. I'm sorry.
Like it. I'm not afraid. We don't cowtail to anyone.
No.
We tell you like it is.
I mean, she's amazing as a pop star. She's gorgeous. She's talented. All those things. But she's in the movie Battleship. She's terrible in that, which is also a terrible movie. She's not good in this. She has like spunk, but she plays a Rastafarian hacker that Cate Blanchett's character just is friends with. And then Sandra Bullock, in the first scene, she's smoking a joint, and Sandra Bullock is like a straight up Trump supporter in this. She's smoking. She like turned her nose up at it. It was really weird. Honestly, it was really weird. She also made a joke about journalists, bagging on journalists during the movie. It was really like kind of bizarre. They were going for like conservative people. Yeah, here's the drug rug she wears during the movie. Here's her fake dreads. It's terrible. She also has a peace sign choker that's terrible. In the whole movie, she's wearing a peace sign choker. It's god awful.
Yeah, no
one acts or dresses like this. It's not 1992. She is not a Bob Marley poster. It's stupid.
And I'd stand by that. As you know, whatever Andy says about a movie, I get behind. Whatever I say about Donald Trump, everyone else gets behind. And so it's a give and a take. The morning show host relationship is a very interesting thing. And as I understood it, real quick before we move into the book segment, this was a prequel to...
Ocean's 11?
Ocean's 11?
No, it was not. Okay, so...
It was a prequel to Speed.
Ocean's 9.
Ocean's 9.
It's a prequel to Ocean's 9. It's a prequel to Revenge of the Sith also. No, it's... Danny Ocean in this is dead. She is sitting at a mausoleum at the beginning at the end, talking to her brother. And we're just, of course, like, she's like, you better be dead.
Wow.
She says, you better be dead. And I thought for sure he'd come out at the end. Like, it was the most obvious thing to do.
Oh, sure.
Post-credit scene.
And I didn't see any of that. I also didn't stay for post-credits. Anyway.
Wait, she's his sister?
You don't stay for post-credits anymore?
Not for Ocean's 11.
I think that Marvel's
I was so mad at the... totally, but I was so mad at how much they ripped off Soderbergh's style and didn't do it well.
Oh, excellent. Indeed. So Soderbergh wasn't... Anyway, we're in the book segment. Mitch Jones, what was the last actual book you read?
I actually read the novelization of Batman Forever. That's a weird thing.
A kiss from a rose is a kiss from Mitch Jones.
It is. That's a powerful passage. Baby, said Batman, I compare you to a kiss from a rose, to Dr. Chase Meridian.
Oh,
like it.
Dr. Chase Meridian. We
Played
forgot.
by Nicole Kidman.
Yes, what a
Was not
beautiful.
in Ocean's
Before
8.
her face was chopped up.
Oh, wow.
That's
She
just
got
me
cut.
bagging on plastic surgery, not
Wow.
Nicole Kidman, guys.
Andy is shooting from the hip today. We are not sugarcoating this. We are giving you the uncut.
She's beautiful. Leave it
unfettered
alone.
truth. It's going to be crazy. Everything
Welcome to
is perfect.
Sara Tiernan also. Sara, thank you for watching us and our shorts.
As you know, we have a big following of Sarah's. If you're tuned in right now on Facebook from your page, share it and tag every Sara you know. I give you a guarantee every
Sarah's love
Sarah
it.
on your friends list is going to love
Let's
this show.
Sarah with Sarah here
It's
on
a
Jaguar.
share for Sara. Now, Mitch, in the Batman Forever book, did you feel more connected to Batman than you were during the film version? Did you feel more emotional? What was your projection of that?
There's a lot more introspective, a lot more, you got to hear a lot more about Chris O'Donnell.
Ooh,
who was
Robin.
just referred to in the book as Chris O'Donnell, not even as Robin.
And novelizations
Oh.
often break that fourth wall. There is a moth in the studio. Maybe we'll be able to get a good live shot of that, but we'll see what happens.
if you were in the
Moving quick.
studio right now, you would know there's a giant moth plaguing our area, just flitting from studio light to studio light.
And you
It
know,
could
if you're a
be-
big fan, we have 800 studio lights in this studio, as well as 100 cameras. But we mainly work with the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest are just for show.
Yeah.
I mean, that could just be a person that got lost from Comic-Con. They're cosplaying Mothra.
Ooh, I like that. Now here we're back in the studio. It's a sports break, Mitch, and there's something happening. We're going to tie this in. Burger King is in the news. We cover McDonald's a lot.
Yes.
But Burger King is caught up in the World Cup controversy, Jay.
That's
so?
right. Well, I tell you. So Burger King did a promotion where they were offering like free Whoppers for life to anyone that slept with someone in the World Cup right now.
I believe
Really?
it was like the Russian Burger King or something.
Yeah.
The Russian Burger King
with a
marketing
pl-
team.
With a player?
Yeah.
Yes, with a player from the World Cup. If you could somehow prove or convince them that they had slept with a World Cup player, you get free burgers. Now that sounds pretty nice.
And I tried to get it. I walked in and they said, prove you were with a World Cup player. And I was like, smell my fingers.
Oh, ding dong, smell my soccer shoe.
That's pretty.
and that's where we're at right now,
It's been a
thematically.
pretty smooth show.
up
Welcome to
until this
Abby.
point.
Welcome to Kristen. Thank you for joining us online. James Cook says, "Sandwich czar."
I tell you one thing about Uber sausage. I ate it. It exists. What's that address?
Oh, it's 2730 East Colfax, J. It's Uber sausage. You can get it. It's a single-serving unit called a sandwich. Get it to go.
Put it in your face hole. What am I
Actually, we
quoting
can't
there?
tell you to do that. We can tell you it exists.
I can't remember. That was a quote. Put it in your face hole from a movie.
Oh,
but I
something
can't,
really
I
hilarious.
can't
Put it in
remember
that
what
hole.
it was. Something about Mary or something like that. Gosh, maybe Nicole Kidman
Dodgeball.
was in it. Maybe it was Dodgeball.
It was Days of Thunder.
It was Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise said that as he rounded that last corner. He goes, he's making the turn and his
Cold
car's
trickle.
going to
Put it
spill out.
in your
And he
face
doesn't
hole.
know if it has enough gas and he's going to go,
And-
put it in your face.
And then Robert
hole."
Duvall looks right into the camera and he says, "Hey Cole, put it in your face hole."
Hey, Cole, put it in your face hole. Sara Tiernan, thank you for finding out where that quote's from. Put it in your face hole.
Put it in your face hole.
And we're trying to get an army of Saras. That's right, Cal Sheridan. And there's 2 steps to getting an army of Saras. Number 1, go to IMDb, rate us a 10. Come back, tell us you did it, earn some Jaguar bucks.
Yes.
Number 2, tag every Sara you know in the feed. They're going to love it. They're not going
Tag
to be
those
mad at you.
Saras. They'll
That's right.
thank you.
We're not just talking Sarah June. We're talking Sarah July, Sarah August, Sarah September. All of them.
Boom.
All 12.
Past November.
That is exactly it. We're in breaking news, and I hate to bring the pace down a little bit, but Coco the sign language gorilla is dead.
No, Jay, no. Or as I should say,
Yep, what happened was somebody, little kid, jumped down in Coco's enclosure, and then they just pop, put a couple bullets in her.
Even though it was saying, no, I'm saving.
Yeah.
This is saving. This is
Yeah,
safe.
safe.
I've seen
Safe.
baseball before. This is
safe.
Here's a picture of another dead
He would-
gorilla.
Yeah, Coco would say, "I'm not out. I'm safe.
Yes,
Give me
safe.
a hug. I'd like to
Traveling.
eat your banana."
I am just traveling. I'm blocking. I'm safe. Coco's pretty.
There's
Coco
where does
pretty.
Coco-
Robin Williams and Coco together.
And what's sad is that
reunited at last.
everybody, well, no, because Robin Williams is in heaven and Coco the Gorilla is in hell. never repented, was never saved.
Coco the gorilla, a known avowed Satanist, used to draw a pentagram with her finger. Used to just sort of do this and say, "Do no harm." It would say, "Do, no," and then for harm, she would just go kick her leg.
Yeah. Gorillas are crazy, but yes. Coco is in hell. That is breaking news. Coco has just died, and I am receiving confirmation that Coco is in hell for all eternity.
Not the cool hell with motorcycles and stripper
That's cool
poles.
hell.
The real hell.
The real hell where Satan.
The
eats your
comments are
butthole.
blowing up. Everyone loves Coco. Let's see what's going on
I
here.
love Coco. I have a joke about Coco, but it's a very reverent one.
Oh, there's a Parks and Rec reference.
That's right, Sarah. Put it in your face hole. What?
That was Happy Gilmore.
No, it is Parks and Rec. What is that? Thank you, Sarah. You're helping me you're helping America to watch me think on TV, and that's a lot of what it is. Put it in your face, mouth. That is what it is. Oh, what was the product, though? Sarah, I love you. Thank you so much. As we've told you before, Sarahs are going to love the show. This is a perfect example of that. Here we are. Okay. Coco's
Zach
dead.
Peterson says, "See you in hell, Coco."
When Coco was taken out, was she in a zoo, or did she have like an apartment, or what?
Yeah, it was like in that
Coco
movie
was
Benny and June. Coco was able to ride the bus and all that stuff, and just sort of
Coco lived in a
pretty normal
duplex.
life.
Coco lived on a duplex. One of the assistant zookeepers lived next door. Coco got really into fashion and spoken word and interpretive dance and some other things in the neighborhood, and it was an incredible experience.
Coco was a pillar of the neighborhood.
Now, Mitch, we have this appeal to Elon Musk. You're being a man of technology like Iron Man. You certainly must have something to say to this wonderful man, Elon.
Elon, hello, it's me.
Look right into that camera and tell him what you want, Mitch.
Elon, hello. It's your old pal, Mitch Jones. I'm too tall for TV, everybody. But what I want, I want flying cars. I want them now. Or, fix Puerto Rico. That's what we can do with Elon Musk.
That's right.
There we go.
Two options.
We could land a rocket in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
And, bring some tourists to the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, fix it up.
That sounds great. Let's vote in the comments. We're gonna want a thumbs up if you think that we should invent flying cars, and we're gonna put a thumbs down if you think we should help Puerto Rico. So those are your choices. Give us a thumbs down
to help Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Thumbs up for rocket to what is it?
Rocket to the moon. That is absolutely right. Get in those comments and let us know if you want a flying car or you want to help Puerto Rico. We don't care either way. We are a neutral, just vote tabulation system like Gordon Sachs.
Oh, Sara would like to know, who is this guy? This is comedian Mitch Jones, and he's joining us for the program. He is a Comic-Con expert, and we're now talking to Elon Musk. You're caught up to speed.
I would much rather, instead of a flying car, on second thought, I would want one that folds into a briefcase like the Jetsons car.
Ooh.
How would you make it that it's not £1 million to pick up that briefcase?
Right. How do you compress it and shrink it and compress it to a level where that weight is still in the atoms?
I bet that guy could.
Oh, yeah.
He's got space-age polymers.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
he's about
He's like the My
three-quarters
Pillow
human
guy.
at this point. He's holding everything that you've ever known about Elon Musk is wrong. He is an angel. He has only your best interest at heart.
That's
He's
right.
made out of rainbows and puppy dog
He
tails.
says he's a socialist. I'm sure he has lots of Guy Fawkes masks.
Yes.
I'm sure he is in the streets with the people with torches saying, "Cut it out, rich people." But it's like, hey, it's me, Elon Musk.
Hey, it's your old pal, Elon Musk, okay?
Oh, look
Everyone
at-
enjoy
A
yourself.
lot of sapphires.
Look at him kiss one of his old girlfriends in the background. What
That
I
is
think that's
right.
one of his young girlfriends, if we're being...
But now
Yeah.
he's fully dedicated to artist Grimes, and that's great. That's just great. He does kiss like a socialist, a little bit for everybody. Here's a little kiss for you, a little kiss for you, but not one giant kiss for any singular person.
You could kiss the stars
Mitch,
just as easily as you could kiss...
If you could shoot one thing in a rocket inside a Tesla into space, what would it be?
I would shoot a bunch of popcorn.
Oh.
Unpopped, of course.
Oh, some kernels.
That old Futurama gag where they throw it into the sun and it pops all the popcorn.
Oh, what a wonderful choice. Like Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. If Superman or that evil one just threw a rocket full of popcorn kernels right into the sun, and then it rained down on us for eons, a beautiful harvest of popcorn.
Real quick before we get into this travel segment, Cal Sheridan did just rate us on IMDb.
Oh, Cal gets Jaguar bucks.
Cal gets
Can we get a Jaguar bucks graphic?
Can we get the Jaguar bucks graphic? Cal Sheridan just earned himself 212 Jaguar bucks.
Wow, Brian Garrett, welcome to the show. Thank you for watching with us.
We are
James, hello.
We're backing up that dump truck full of Jaguar bucks right to Cal's house right now.
That is right. And remember, if you want to be a part of the magic, rate Jaguar on IMDb, and you could be the proud owner of a handful of Jaguar bucks. Hand them out. You can hand them out this way. Hand them out, hand them out, hand them out that way.
Now, this is the Jaguar travel segment. We've sort of been glossing over these segments today. We've been real free form. But here's the deal. We are talking about space, okay? Yeah. We're talking about space travel during this travel segment.
Yes.
Mitch, if you could be signed up, like enlisted, would you just get right into Space Force if you knew you could have a jetpack and a cool gun?
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
That's all anyone wants. All I want is to fly around in zero-G shooting guns at people.
That's the most American thing you could do.
Jeez Louise, that's what bald eagles do every day. That's why they're our national symbol.
Yes.
If you'd like to be a part of our national symbol, come down to 700 Kalamath. Eat an Uber sausage. Better yet, Postmates J 6D batteries for the fan.
Rechargeable D batteries. As you know, I live in a van, which is fine. I love it. But what that means is at night it gets so hot, it gets so warm.
During the warm months.
I need my battery-powered fan. Problem is, it runs on 6D batteries. I'm not made of money.
On 60 batteries?
6D batteries.
Oh, 6D batteries.
Yeah, that's right. 6
I was like, 60 batteries?
There's a pause in there.
That's an incredible amount.
But the way it moves the air is so beautiful. The problem is, I need those batteries. Postmates me rechargeable D batteries, and I will be forever in your debt. I tell you what, the first person to Postmates you 6D batteries rechargeable is going to get 1 million Jaguar bucks.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
The whole point of inventing a cryptocurrency is that it's meaningless and you can give it to anyone for any reason. Isn't that right, James Cook?
Yeah, that's right. And Cal just got a bunch of them.
It's very cryptic. It's not even, it's just crypto and it's cryptic. And that's why I like Jaguar bucks. That's why I'm heavily invested in my portfolio in Jaguar bucks. No Bitcoin, no Dogecoin.
No special kitty or whatever those
Mitch,
are.
If you could be launched by Space Force or SpaceX into space, what meal would you eat in space?
What meal?
As we go to break. We have to do this as we go to break. Go ahead, tell us quick.
Toothpaste. No, wait, that's what they give you.
No.
No, you have to stick with it. It's toothpaste.
Mitch
We'll be right
is gonna
back.
eat toothpaste in space.
Smoldering lava and smoldering women.
It gets very hot in there.
Doug McClure battles exploding dinosaurs, breakdancing dinosaurs, and worst of all,
The ugly one.
is there any escaping from the center of the earth? If there is, maybe he will be coming up soon. At the Earth Score on Denver's Television 2, 7 p.m. Wednesday.
This part of the brain controls the subject's emotions.
Hey, get off my lawn!
This part controls hunger.
Hey, you gonna eat that?
This controls sexual impulses. This controls rational thought.
Why would I buy a 32-bit system for $300 when I can get a 64-bit Jaguar system for $149?
Atari Jaguar 64-bit, $149.
Knock it off!
The Colorado Ballet with the Colorado Ballet Orchestra invites you to mark your place in their storybook season and wander back to Once Upon a Time. Save up to 13% over individual ticket prices by ordering your season ticket now for these 4 fabulous performances of the 1985-86 season. Enjoy the finest in music and dance from your Colorado Ballet.
Everyone is beautiful at the ballet.
Our lips shouldn't touch. Move over, darling. I like it too much. Move over, darling. That gleam in your eyes is no big surprise anymore. 'Cause you fooled me before. I'm all in the spin. Move over, darling. About to give in. Move over, darling. left me waving my conscience bye-bye.
Sheer colour by Pretty Polly. So smooth, 9 out of 10 cats prefer them.
Don't give me that so-so soda, that same old cola. I wanna taste this ass, all the great days that I've had.
Shasta makes diet pops with more flavors, more jazz, more taste pizzazz.
Here's Benjamin Hall on the Jaguar system to play Cybermorph. Let's see how those beastly graphics and intricate moves that only come from 64 bits of Mega Power feel. Then, Cybermorph only on Jaguar by Atari. Get bit by Jaguar.
We're just out in the hallway eating and drinking coffee. Mutiny Information Cafe is a place where you can get coffee. It's at Ellsworth and Broadway. That's some information for you. Also, we're having an incredible Uber sausage this morning. Jay and I don't get a lot of time to treat ourselves right. We decided to have a few mouthfuls of a beautiful hatch sandwich from the Uber sausage at 2730 East Colfax Avenue. That's the information we're allowed to give you.
Yep. All we can say is that they help us to help you to have a great morning Tuesdays and Thursdays. So thanks to Uber Sausage. We're going to get back in the studio because it is time for the second half of the second segment, a.k.a. news, sports, weather, and traffic.
Follow us out. Here we go. We're back in the studio. Welcome to the Jaguar Morning Show. I got a mouthful of some sort of banh mi sausage.
Ooh, can I actually get a smell of that, Andy?
Yeah, smell my musk.
Oh, it's so good. If you have an opportunity to smell someone's mouth immediately after they have ingested some Uber sausage, you're going to want to do it because it's going to wake you up. It's going to wake you up. It's going to wake you up. That's right.
We're back on the Jaguar Morning Show, Xfinity 57, CenturyLink 8009. Sometimes on the radio, not now. We're very confused about all that. Yeah. But we're handing out Jaguar bucks, and boy, there's been a shift in power. As we hand out Jaguar bucks, it's important to point out, Denver Open Media receives 25% of all Jaguar bucks. Yeah. So as someone else's pie grows, so does theirs. Yeah. They're an overlord, a public television overlord.
That is right. And as you know, Denver Open Media has a cool 25% of the graph, as always. Sarah June is the only one even competing with
She's at 24.6, but as you all get other Jaguar bucks, her percentage is going to go down. So that what's happening is, in the Jaguar, is what's happening in society. Each piece of the pie will get more and more fragmented.
Yes, and that is exactly what is happening. This right here is America's pride and prosperity, and it is always going to be at approximately 25%. You need to get in there. You need to mark us on IMDb, and you yourself will become the proud owner of a handful of Jaguar bucks.
That's right, and welcome to Angela watching the show. Angela says, just simply in the comments, she said Shasta. And that brings up a good point. You can Postmates us Shasta from the Dollar Tree. Yep. There's one on Federal. I believe you can get it there. You can just Postmates us a bunch of Shasta to 700 Kalamath, and the crew will love it. And welcome to Corey joining the show. Corey, we love you.
Corey Healy, obviously we love you. If you've got a minute, go rate us on IMDb. Come back. We're going to give you some Jaguar bucks because we want you to be an invested member of this a whole dang thing.
Jay, we got to get back to the headlines. Let's talk about Tom Petty, Jay.
Tom Petty. As you know, I'm a big fan of fentanyl.
Oh, yeah. Jay's a big fentanyl guy. Welcome to Timmy.
Welcome to Timmy. As they try to steer me to where they want me to go. You get what's going on there. But fentanyl obviously doing great things for America and Trump and a lot of our... Okay, we're going straight to weather.
Well, we were going to talk about Tom Petty and fentanyl. We don't have time. Let's go to the weather. Justin Bettendorf couldn't be more excited. All over the world we give it to you. In Kingston, it's 23 degrees Celsius.
That is absolutely
That's Jamaica,
right.
Guys.
Who's asking if it's too soon? Angela, I don't think it is. The thing with live TV is it's happening right now. It couldn't even possibly be too soon because it's right now.
And Timmy says, hey fellas, hey Timmy, we love you so much. Out in the mountains, it's 80 degrees. It's pleasant and cool. You should make love next to a stream or maybe two twin deer coming out of a mom deer's opening.
That's right, her opening.
But out in the east, it's hot and sweaty. And down south, all the way up the Mississippi, we got a yellow jacket problem that won't quit.
That is right. They are stinging. They are building nests. They are making honey. They are doing all the classic bee crap that bees do.
Yeah.
And so you can't even fault them for it. All you can do is get in your house, turn on the AC, close your windows, and you better lock up your kids.
So if you're looking at southern Minnesota, a normally tranquil, peaceful part of the world, if we have any chance to go to a live cam of people just running through Minnesota right now, away from the bees, we do have some footage of that, I believe. But these bees are not going to stop, is really the moral of the story. So you got to protect you and your family.
Once bees get into the Midwest, they start eating cheese curds, they start having poutine fries on their way up to Canada, and it has to stop. It has to stop.
Sarah June would like to know, do I need my rain slicker today, Andy? Yes.
Yes.
Wear it. Not for the rain, for the bees. And
right.
Megan, thanks for joining the show. Everything out east is pretty bad right now. If you're like east of Lakewood, you're down by DU, you're probably going to have a hard time getting to the mustard plug.
That is right, and we appreciate Wally doing the quick rotation on this camera. As you know, Wally controls all the traffic cams across the Denver metro area, and he does great work.
We've got a question about beads. I don't know what that means, but
yes. There's also there's a ton. It's what's causing the traffic. A ton of beads have been spilled out on the I-25 corridor, and what it's causing is a certain level of randomness to the traffic.
Right.
People sliding around.
Normally, this type of problem is in the Commerce City area, up by the Purina dog food factory. Today, nope. Sorry, DU, you're plagued up. If you're over at University, you're going to have to do one of those incredible 4-track traction Toyota commercials where a tree falls in the road and they go around the beads.
Also, you're going to want to remember that there's a big, strong breeze blowing, and these things between the bees and the beads and the breeze, we're just in a real tough situation. I'm going to give it a B+.
That's right. It was a problem in Home Alone, and it's a problem for you. And we're going to move on right now to something so important we can't understate it. What's more important than secret celebrity news, Jay?
Yeah. Shh. We've got the gossip.
Oh, we got a little goss.
So we were talking about some celebrities. Nas. So as you know, a couple days ago, Nas dropped his new album. I'm sure it was some pun on his name. Is that right?
It was just actually his name, Nasir. That was the name of the album.
Oh, I thought it was Nasir or something like that. I honestly thought it was another pun like Nostradamus or...
Yeah, one of those. That's fair.
This is him. This is
He missed an opportunity.
He looks sad, but he's a nice, well put together fella. Anyway, he dropped his album. As you know, going back many years, Nas and Jay-Z have had a big, heavy feud.
Yeah, it's been a little bit aggressive. And so Nas has this planned album. Everyone's talking about, hey, Tuesday, Nas's album comes out. Guess what Jay-Z and Beyonce do? They upstage. Yeah. They take advantage of the marketing money. They pull their Jaguar bucks, if you will. They eat up the pie themselves and say, no, Nasir, I'm going to eat today.
That's right, and I do the same thing with Roger Norquist, who controls our pictures. I'm starting an open mic Monday nights on Colfax. It starts about 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Also, I'm starting a new puppet show.
It's called Lots of Gods and Lots of Masters.
Yeah, a ton of gods and even more masters. And because the thing is, I'm Nas in this situation, and Roger is Jay-Z. Roger has whiskers like a rat, for instance. Roger's 34 in a Taibo class.
Yes.
You know, Roger's such a Taibo ho. And that's the thing with it. Everything is fine with us. It's a give and a take.
That's right, Jay. I would say if there's symbiosis there, and Jay-Z and Beyonce are the clownfish, and Nas is the sea anemone, and one is feeding little bits of algae, and the other is just having a great time getting an anemone tentacle massage.
That is absolutely right, and I just rub Roger down all night and all day in order to earn my place at his side for when Roger is king. He said, I can rule as his queen.
That's right, and welcome to Jay watching the show. Jay Tittman has joined us. Thank you, Jay. We have so many headlines, and we're just right in the middle of this Nas and Jay-Z controversy. There's Roger right there.
That's him. Look at those whiskers like a rat. That's Roger, whiskers like a rat Norquist, and that's fine.
just like you always say, Jay, everybody's attracted to some different people's bodies. Some people are attracted to Jay's body.
Yep.
Some people are attracted to my body.
Yep.
A lot of people are attracted to Roger's mouth.
Yes, he's got a small family of wombats that live in there in the off season. They rent it as an Airbnb in the summer.
Now, just like our weather, we don't like to stay local. We like to go international with the news. Jay, there's so many stories from around the world.
That is right. As you know, Iggy Azalea is one of the greatest rappers of our time.
Yes, she's down under and she's got them bars, Jay.
That is right, and I have nothing but respect for her, but no one else seems to. They don't have any respect for her amazing lyrical skills.
Now, if you've never been to watch the show or seen what's going on, Jay has an affinity for this type. He likes a nice white rapper with some swagger.
That is right.
And so he likes to see all the new hot booty drops.
Yep.
He likes to see them Snapchat bikini pics, that Instagram.
That's right.
But now Iggy's under assault. No one seems to care anymore, Jay.
She was supposed to drop an album this summer. That just didn't happen, and no one's talking about it. I haven't heard her rap in months. I think she's turned into an Instagram fitness model. I think she might even be selling Detoxify tea now.
Yeah, so if you need Ray-Bans at a discount or you need some sort of promo code, head over to Iggy Azalea's Instagram. She's probably selling handbags. She and Bad Baby are having some bad blood, which of course really conflicts Jay.
I tell you what, you put these two ladies on a single and I'm going to buy about 18,000 copies. I will send it gold. If I can get Bad Baby and Iggy Azalea to drop a rhyme together, boy, I think my heart would just explode.
That is Jay's flavor. He likes the swag. He likes the confidence. Yep. He likes the beautiful glistening butt cheeks.
That's right.
And, you know, who doesn't, I guess, really?
Let's get Uffy on that track, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be...
Chris Dismuke says, Iggy has failed you? Yes, Iggy has failed you.
No. We have failed Iggy, okay? She came to our shores with nothing. She worked in a hotel, all right? She's
a disenfranchised youth just trying to make her way.
She has sacrificed so much for us, and we have spit in her face.
The irony of this is Chris Dismuke, who made that comment, is an insanely talented musician who plays all over town in the world. And I would like to hear a Chris Dismuke, Iggy Azalea team up. So Chris, if you could reach out on Twitter or any of that, we will support you. We want you to know that.
That is an absolutely apt picture because I think Iggy Azalea is an absolute angel and a gift from God above. And if you don't feel that way, why don't you just go listen to your new Nas album? If you think everything has got to be, if you think there's no room for fun, then that's fine. That's your life, and that takes us right into fashion.
Yeah, we've been talking so much about the different trends both on the runway and in the streets. Today's no exception. You heard us talk a little bit about the fashion during Ocean's 8 at the Met Gala Ball. And that's why today we are going to talk about V-necks. We like cleavage. We like chest hair.
Yes.
The V-necks are back. And so for this segment, I'm going to just do a simulated V-neck. I'm going to keep my tie on, but I'm going to dip it down so you can just get an idea. Welcome to Brett joining the show.
That's right. Brett Hiker, we couldn't do this without you. We're talking about low V-necks. There's a lot of really sexy places on a man, all right? Right here, on me, one of my sexiest places. Right here, take this in.
Take a good look. I'm going to get down right here.
Get in, just take a look at this.
Take a good look at it.
There's so much beauty.
Take a good look.
There's so much beauty in the world, and one of my most beautiful places is right here. James Cook, you feel the same way, right? You're zooming in. You got one of those HD TVs. You can see it all.
That's right.
You can see it all.
And if you've never experienced a full V, if you're always one of those ring around the collars, just think about it. Think about how much you can share of yourself with the world. It's just the way, you know what? As we're here, I'm going to go one more.
Oh, wow.
And yet one more. One more. Wait.
Oh, man. Netanyahu doesn't have the balls to unbutton his shirt. Margaret Thatcher doesn't have the balls to unbutton her shirt. This is something that you're only going to get on the Jaguar show.
That's right. And if you're not ready to wear a V-neck, get out. Angela says, let's see your crop
Angela,
top.
I'll give you exactly what you want. Here on the Jaguar show, we are all about the fans. That's you, okay? That's you. That's what you want. You just let us know, and by golly, we're going to give it to you. I'm just going to tie this bad boy up. I'm going to do a little tie flip right here for you.
That's right.
Oh, you're going right inside my belly button. Thanks, Booth.
It's not just about humans either. We're talking dogs. We're talking cats. Put a V-neck on your dog.
Now get in those comments and go ahead and mention how sexy you think I am.
Oh, Kristen likes the jorts, the shorts. Let's see.
Yes, my Hanes are breathable.
James likes them breathable Hanes. Angela says, let's see that crop top.
Angela, I want to say you're welcome. Look at this. Look at how sexy this is. Oh, and it's a little peekaboo with the old belly button. Oh, hi. Oh, you can't see it now, Angela. Oh, hi. Can't see it now, though.
It's hard.
Hi. That sounds great. The thing with America right now is fashion is tied very into crime. And that's going to be what we're going to be talking about, I think, coming up.
Yep.
James, did you say you rated Jaguar 6.5 out of 10? Ooh.
I think he's maybe rating our V-neck 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, maybe.
And you know what? For that, we're going to put it away. We're going to button it back up. We're going to bring out someone who knows a lot about crime, someone who's an expert on what's happening in these streets. Please welcome back to the show, crime expert, Mitch Jones, everybody.
Thank you, Mitch Jones. Excellent.
Mitch, thanks for coming back. Mitch, we've been dealing with crime on the streets left and right, and who better to tell us than someone who's constantly victimized?
That's right. How many crimes did you experience this morning on your way in here, Mitch?
Several.
Oh my gosh, list them in reverse chronological order.
That pubis pileup that I mentioned earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Not just a traffic incident. Victimization.
Oh my
gosh.
God.
So was your pubis damaged in any way? Because you came in here limping a little funny. Wow, that's super.
That is just an intense image to put up on a TV screen. Actually, can we throw that image back up? I just want our viewers to feel a little uncomfortable for a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
and let's all think about this image. Let's think about what this means.
There's Tim Zahn assaulting a woman.
God.
Tim Zahn from the film Joyride.
Oh yeah, just superimpose Mitch's face over that criminal assaulting that woman, because that's what we do with our guests. We're going to implicate you in many crimes.
You know that giant guy that looks menacing? He possibly could be.
Now,
that's not a good thing for my brain.
We're going to talk a little bit about a crime that goes unnoticed these days, and that is stealing food from other people's plates.
Yeah.
It's a small peccadillo. It's a little infraction. It's a little crime. It's not the normal crime you're thinking of, but you start picking 6-10 different items off people's plates. That adds up, Jay.
That's right. Anytime I go into a restaurant serving dim sum, I'm just walking, because I'm one of these criminals. These statistics apply to me. I'm walking around and I'm like, I'll have that dumpling. And they go, excuse me, sir. And I go, what?
And then it's over. Now look, this is
That's Owen Wilson abuse
of Mitch Jones's upbringing. Mitch Jones's strawberry blonde mother was always saying, "You're not good enough, Mitch."
That's right. And look what you turned out to be.
I turned out to be brunette. That's why.
And that's why you do. You dye your hair every morning. You don't even want the roots
every morning. This is just for men. Touch of brunette.
So if you're experiencing that lack of acceptance, if you're getting slapped in the face constantly, you've got a bloody nose or lip right now, know that Mitch Jones has been there, and you can give him a call or reach out to him on the internet without context. Just start asking questions on his page.
That's right. In fact, give me a call on my own personal cell phone and tell Mitch what you think of the crimes he's experienced this morning. Let us know if you're getting any crimes at 972-510-4192. We'd love to hear about you. I'd also like to take a minute. Christopher Britton just rated us at IMDb and earned himself 231 Jaguar
That's
bucks.
Chris Dispute. He just got 200 plus Jaguar bucks. And it's the thing you've all been waiting for. We can't believe it's already here, the top 10 list.
That's right. That's right. And thanks to Mitch Jones, today we're doing a very special one. Top 10 comic book characters of all time.
Oh my gosh.
This is the first time ever we've talked about this.
Yeah, it wasn't in any other episodes at all, was it, Jay?
No, definitely not. And coming in at number 10, of course, the Incredible Hulk. Bruce Banner, so mad, becomes such a strong and powerful character.
Yes.
And it's a good metaphor for our internal struggles.
That's right, Jay. And who hasn't felt this way like Bruce or David Banner? Mitch, where do you stand on that? Bruce or David?
Well,
we don't have time. It's number 9.
What's number 9?
Number 9 is, of course, Mitch who?
The Tinkerer.
The Tinkerer.
digging deep. With these top 10 lists, we're not just glossing over the top. We're going to give you real good characters.
Who doesn't tinker?
There he is.
There's the tinker. He kind of looks like Roger, balding, and with a beautiful set of new eyeglasses.
That's right. What's number 8?
Number 8 is, of course, Magic, a Russian mutant with a sword. M-A-G-I-K. She's part of X-Force and X-Men back in the day. No one talks about, incredible for cosplay, Magic.
That's right. Coming in at number 7, of course, Destro from G.I. Joe. That bad guy with the silver face, if I'm not mistaken.
And a heart of gold.
And a heart of gold. Everybody, there he is.
There
yes.
he is.
Well, I just wanted to see that face. Coming straight at you real super quick, though, Mitch. What's the number 6 character?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yep. Peter Parker got bit by a radioactive something or other, and now he is a superhero.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man, Mitch?
Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with Peter Parker, but Miles Morales is also very awesome.
Oh, my
The
goodness.
ultimate Spider-Man.
Number 5 is, of course, Thor.
Thor, he's got a big old heavy hammer. Please don't hurt him. He's just trying to have some fun, but he is too legit to quit.
We get it. Ladies, you love Chris Hemsworth. We hear about it all the time. He's in 100 movies. We get it. He's talented. He's gorgeous. Mitch, number 4.
Number 4, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Invisible jets, golden lassos. Everyone's having a good time. This is the exact type of thing you're tuning in for.
That's right.
That's right. She's from Themyscira. She can ride a horse, slap around a child, or raise one, Jay.
That
and
is
they can tell the
absolutely right.
truth. With
Number 3, and I think everyone is expecting this, the ultimately powerful Jubilee.
Oh, yes.
Jubilation. She's throwing fireworks out through her hands. She's not sure what she accomplishes, but she's having a good time.
She's a kinetic wonder. Mitch, tell us a little bit about how Jubilee has affected your life.
Well, she wrecked up that arcade game in
Well,
the X-Men.
I'm sorry, we can't talk about it anymore. Number 2 is, of course, Iceman.
Iceman, he cometh and he taketh away, and that's fine. What's his real name? Billy Cold or something? That sounds
Bobby
about
Drake,
like...
Jay.
Bobby Drake. Was I right with Bobby?
Yeah,
yes. You said Billy.
I said Billy. What? And that brings us immediately
to the number 1, which is, of course, Mitch.
The invincible armored Iron Man. Everybody knows it.
Tony Stark.
Yeah, Tony Stark is a great character.
He's rich. He's a jerk. Why wouldn't you look up to him? He eats donuts in a bigger donut.
Yes, he's so tongue-in-cheek, Mitch. You think to yourself, he's just being a coy little kitty cat.
Coy little kitty cat going meow, 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 meow. Iron Man number 1, you can take it to the bank.
You heard it here
Hey, Mitch,
first.
we'll see you in just a moment. Thank you for helping us with Top 10. Thank you
for
coming
having
back.
me,
Mitch Jones, he got us crime. He got us a Top 10 list. We're almost to that next break. Jay, we've got a few more headlines.
That is right. So let me just take a minute and talk to you about Walt Disney and Fox, okay? We have just created a monster. Walt Disney purchased Fox for $71.3 billion. Disney is launching its own...
Just as Walt Disney foretold.
Exactly. This is a Fox and the Hound situation. Walt Disney's starting its own streaming platform service to rival Netflix. And so they just purchased Fox, which means their service is going to have the whole Marvel universe. It's going to have all of the Disney films, and it's all going to be under one umbrella. We are getting towards the point where there is only going to be 1 or 2 corporations creating any content whatsoever that we could consume. There will be no room for innovation, no room for any of that, because America has absolutely no concern whatsoever with anything at all. It's so amazing.
That's right. And welcome to Don watching the show. Welcome to David Appleton. Here's the situation. Amid all of this, we have Judd Apatow, we have Steve Levitan, we have Paul Feig and Molyneux, all just decrying Fox because of their involvement with Fox News. So how is Disney going to own Fox News? Yes. What does that mean? Will Deadpool be giving you your news and telling you to cage animals or cage people that he's calling animals in like a Donald Trump wig? Maybe.
Maybe.
Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see that.
Will Woody and Buzz Lightyear be going to the White House press conferences and interacting with Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Maybe. No one knows what this merger is going to produce. Is Darth Maul going to start appearing on The Simpsons?
Yes.
Maybe.
Is Chippendale's Rescue Rangers going to be an allegory for border control? Is Tailspin going to come back? But it's going to be with Bill O'Reilly and Sean Hannity? We don't know.
Yes, and also, and the thing is, it's scary. Here's the exact image of what I just said. Roger drew that up instantaneously and was able to make it happen. That's why Roger's making 6 Jaguar bucks for every episode he helps us with.
That's right, and Sara says she rated and reviewed. Sara, you already have a little pile of Jaguar bucks. It's not even on the chart yet. That's Sara T, if we can make that distinction.
Yep.
She does get some Jaguar
Sara
bucks.
T, and if the market is just fluctuating up, for rating as Sara T at this point in the show, it's actually getting 311 Jaguar bucks.
And what better way to bring back our souls to center than with our wonderful religious segment?
That is right. And there's so much to be learned from the Christian Bible. And no less than is more applicable than from the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 10.
And as Jay reads this, I'd like to invite Mitch Jones to come out to be a big Jesus behind us and just hold his hands out like he's on the cross.
Yes.
Mitch, if you could just stand here and be a Jesus.
Oh, interesting. This is the exact quote I was
I'll
about
be a Jesus
to read.
with you.
Nehemiah said, "Go and enjoy choice food and sweet drinks, and send some to those whom have nothing." And that is us. What that verse is telling you, and bear in mind, this is directly from the Christian Judeo-God. From the Word of God says, Postmates me and Andy some food to 700 Kalamath. Now that is the Christian God telling you that. The Christian God is saying, Postmates food to 700 Kalamath. Obviously, we would never do a call to action, but the Christian God and his infinite wisdom is able to do those calls to action. I think if you asked Jesus H. Christ from the Bible, what you should rate us on IMDb, I think Jesus Christ would tell you, rate the Jaguar Boys as a 10 on IMDb and get those Jaguar bucks. Because Jesus is a stone cold freak who's having fun.
And a lot of times, here's just something that Mitch and I are both being a Jesus during this.
This is really hard, Andy.
This is really hard to just hold your arms up like that. And that's what I was going to comment. If you're watching the first segment and you don't want to do a full workout, Jay and I give you permission to just be a Jesus.
Yes.
Just do this. Just be a Jesus during the show.
It's called planking.
And what that means is...
It hurts your shoulders very bad after a while.
It gets good core strength, though.
It is, and Jesus was
good
ripped.
pubis.
If I want Jesus abs, you know what I'm saying? I don't want 15-minute abs or 32-second abs. I want the abs of our Lord Jesus Christ, or the abs of the whole Holy Trinity,
or the abs of my pubis. My pubis has a 6-pack, and you're gonna want to. If you just plank like Jesus on the show, you will get a Jesus jet. David is asking about getting us a Jesus jet for the show.
I've been doing the Jesus workout. That means 1 glass of wine, 1 sandwich made from my body, and then from there you lift 33 pieces of silver twice a year, and then 3 hours on the cross twice a week. Get that sweet, sweet Christian bod.
And if you want to make a Jesus cross over your pubis, you can do that. It looks like you're telling someone not to touch your no-no square.
If you want to touch my no-no square, that's fine. We're about to go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with segment 3, Wake Up with Jay, and we'll see you there.
Because education has always been available to us. This, however, is not the reality for some minority families. Some minorities need an extra boost to make their educational goals happen. That's why the Minority Arts and Education Foundation was created. This foundation offers scholarships and special educational programs to increase the public's awareness of minority life and culture through the arts. For more information, call 340-0213. Thank you.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
Mom.
Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes. They are Bugle Boy jeans.
Thank you.
Knowing what it's all about, that's what takes the scare out of things, like storms, nightmares, and asthma. Millions of kids and adults have asthma, so if you're worried or scared about it, there's a way to get unscared and get better. The Lung Association has free information on what you should know and do about it. Write for it now. Whether it's asthma or any breathing problem, your Lung Association cares about every breath you take. They really do.
In 1935, only one airline, Pan Am, stood poised on the edge of America ready to challenge the Pacific. And today, the mighty clippers of Pan Am rise majestically from 6 continents for the far corners of the world. Where will we fly to next? Well, we've been thinking.
You can't beat the experience.
Soundtrack is so excited about the new JVC digital camcorder that they've asked a local specialist, Don Baylor, to tell us all about it in his own language. Don is telling us how the new JVC camcorder has the highest picture and sound quality available. Now he's telling us about the amazing 100 times super digital zoom, the spectacular digital effects, slow motion and zoom options and playback. And now he's showing us that the biggest thing in camcorders is also the smallest. Soundtrack, big names, little prices, guaranteed. Nice pitch, Don.
Thanks.
Let's do it again.
I love you so much, drum machine. Let's have another good show. Without you, I am nothing. Thank you for your time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're on. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap, I made a mistake. Oh crap, I made a mistake. Oh crap, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Life is hard, man. Every day, choices presented to you. Good choices, bad choices, other choices. A million freaking choices, and it's up to you to examine them, to decide how it feels, how you need it, and how you live. And you gotta look, you gotta weigh the options. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, maybe you make a pie chart, maybe you make a to-do list. But either way, my choices, all my choices are terrible. My choices, all my choices are terrible. Ever since I was a little tiny baby, every single choice that I made, each choice was worse than the last, and that was worse than one before, and the one before. Every single choice that I've ever made as a human being, as a male, as a lover, as a fighter, every single one was wrong. I'm like, oh my God, my choices are wrong, my choices are wrong, my choices are bad. Oh my God, my choices are wrong, my choices are wrong. Choices are bad. Said, oh my God, my choices are wrong. Choices are wrong, my choices are bad. Said, oh my God, my choices are wrong. Choices are wrong, my choices are bad. I have never made a good decision. In 35 years, I have made over 1 million choices in my life, and each one of them was wrong. Every single choice that I've said, that I've made, has been wrong, and that's fine. That's fine. It's not about that, you understand? It's about having fun. It's about making love to each other. It's about finding your spot and your place and using it to grow. Each one of us is a tiny seed planted into the ground, and all we need to do is water it. We water that seed. We water the seed. The seed grows into a beautiful and luscious fern. Or perhaps it'll make a potato. And do you want a potato? You can have it. All my choices are wrong. Choices are wrong. Every single choice has been wrong. Every choice has been wrong. Choice has been wrong. Every single choice I've made is wrong. And that's going to lead us directly into our next song. And this one is a real winner. And it starts like this. It starts like this. Ooh, it's like, Vape King, me and you are both Vape Kings, we're Vape Kings, me and you are both Vape Kings. Now picture yourself walking down the road with a big old vape pen. You got a big old vape pen, you're blowing out that delicious grape e-juice, but your e-juice is running low. Oh no, my e-juice is running so low. What am I gonna do? If you're gonna be a vape king, you can't have low e-juice. You're gonna need a lot of different e-juice and a lot of different flavors. For instance, you can have the flavor of cherry vape juice. I do love cherry grape juice. Or you can have vape juice in tangerine flavor or bubble gum. Or you can have vape juice flavored like birthday cake. Wow, this is a live look at our studio audience. Vape Kings, each and every one of them. You can Postmates me a taser to 700 Kalamath, and I'll sneak up behind one of these people, one of these 4 people, and I'll tase them. I don't even care. I have no respect for life.
Send Jay some
human decency.
Postmates Jay some watermelon vape juice. You won't be sorry. 700 Kalamath Street.
That's right. You're going to want to send it. And if you give me enough vape juice, you know what I'll be? The Vape King. Vape King. I'm going to be your Vape King. Vape King. Vape King. I'm going to be your Vape King. And all my subjects will live in poverty outside of my great vape castle, and each of my turrets will be designated as one special flavor of e-vape juice. One of my great towers will contain a princess, and I'll call her Princess Grape. And all of the vape juice that she consumes in that tower will be grape vape juice. And in another part of the castle, in the deepest, darkest dungeon, that's where I'm gonna have chocolate hazelnut vape juice. Whoa! That's why they call me J.A.G.U.A.R. I'm the Vape King, Vape King, Vape King, Vape King. Everyone lies, says they're the Vape King, but it's me. And if you hear someone saying, I'm the Vape King, and it's not me, you punch them square in the face, because they're lying to you. Like CNN, like the liberal media lies to you. Because there's only one Vape King, and he lives in a beautiful vape castle on a vape hill, right beside a vape mountain, and beside it a beautiful vape river flows full of vape fish, and there's vape corals in the vape oceans, and we're taking our vape ship all the way to deep outer vape space, and we meet a beautiful alien race of vapors. And all of them live in perfect harmony. Every vape flavor on this vape planet lives in perfect harmony with every other vape flavor. Grape, raising children with lemon lime, and vanilla vape juice users hanging out and making love with the different fruit flavors. And then all of these people look up in the sky and they all worship one same vape god. And that vape god is so benevolent. And you pray on your knees and you say, Vape God, help me. Please, Vape God, help me to be my best self. And Vape God, he looks down, and Vape God has taken on the form of Matumbo. And the Vape King looks down from heaven and says, no, 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 not like this. No, 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 your Vape King is Matumbo! Matumbo! Matumbo is your Vape King! Matumbo! Matumbo! Matumbo is your Vape King! And then you wake up and you find out it's all been a fevered dream. And all of everything is leading into no more of anything. Everything you knew has been a lie. Everything you ever wanted has been taken from you. Every desire in your heart has been false. Every member of your family was put in place by the government to spy on you. And your inner thoughts are being broadcast out to all of the super duper alien races. And every single one of them is here, and we're watching you. And TV is a two-way medium. You watch me, but I can see you too, and no one will tell you that. Wolf Blitzer won't tell you that. The CIA won't tell you that. The FBI won't tell you that. No one is giving you the truth. And they're probably going to shut me down pretty soon. I'm watching that door because they're going to come at any point. At any point, the American Gestapo, the police, are going to come through that door and they're going to shut me down. But before that happens, I'm going to take this moment to be real with you. Aliens are real. They live around us, okay? They're going to try to stop me from this. The Illuminati is real. Look at the back of your $1 bill. All of this is true. Okay, they are at the door right now. Okay, Wally is holding them back. I've only got a few minutes to break this down for you. Look at the back of your dollar bill, okay? All sorts of hidden imagery. McDonald's, Ford, Manpower, Lilly, Sara Lee, Lululemon, CIBC, Charles Schwab, Chrysler, FIFA, the NFL. All of them are in cahoots. All of them are in cahoots, and they are all doing their best to strip you of your rights, to strip you of your dignity and your self-respect and your pride. They are tearing you down. Capitalism is a lie. Capitalism is designed to keep you down. They want us fighting. They want us hating each other. They want us at each other's throats. They do not want us to love. They want us to hate. Okay, I've only got a few minutes left here. They're going to be shutting down this stream. They're going to they might even firebomb the whole area. And you won't hear about this on the news. The liberal media will not tell you this, okay? They will not tell you that what is happening is absolutely in favor. We are living in an oligarchy. This is the end. This is it. There's nothing. Vape King. Everything's fine. It's a Vape King. Don't shut us down. All right. Okay. I know what to do now. I know exactly what to do because today is the summer solstice. It's the summer solstice. Today is the summer solstice. It's the longest day of the year. All right. I think it's okay because we're just singing fun songs about summer. Everything's fine, America. Everything's fine. It's the summertime. Get in your boots, America. Go out on your boat. Go out on the lake. You can water ski, America. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Go to McDonald's and have a Happy Meal. Go to Burger King. Have a big cake kids meal. Everything's fine. Just spend your money. Have a good time because it's the summer solstice. Summer solstice. It's the summer solstice. That's the longest day of the year. Summer solstice. It's the summer solstice. And in America, everything's fine. Donald Trump is doing great, obviously. Congress is doing great, obviously. Obviously, yes, the summer solstice is a ploy by Big Tobacco to give us more daylight to smoke cigarettes. Joe Campbell's in on it. The Marlboro Man's in on it. Jenny Cool from Cool Cigarettes, she's in on it too. Virginia, Skinny Virginia, she's in on this. Everybody is conspiring to make a point that the longest day of the year, the whole reason that the length of the days change is the economy, is capitalism. Capitalism controls everything. The weather, the news, sports. All sports are pre-planned. Spoiler alert, we already know who wins the Super Bowl next year. It's the Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens will win the Super Bowl next year. As soon as you run a news program, you go to a meeting, they tell you the future. It's really scary. How do they know it? Rupert Murdoch. All of this goes down. Ted Turner is not human. He has no respect for the rights, for the decencies, for the weather. All he does is he wants to hold you in the palm of his hand to cup you and say these funny, teeny, tiny little words. It's the summer solstice. Summer solstice. Now, right now, here, summer solstice. Summer solstice. Now, right here, it's summer solstice, and we're coming back around now. Picture yourself walking through a forest full of trees. Over here in this tree, there's a little tiny bird just singing this little tiny bird song. It goes tweet, tweet, tweet. You say, good morning, little bird. He says, tweet, tweet, tweet. How are you, little bird? He says, tweet, 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 tweet. You say, I feel the same way. Trump's doing a great job. Now you continue on your way, and you come to a river, babbling over a whole bunch of rocks, and you listen. You listen to the song of the river. You understand to the song of the river, and the song of the river just says one thing. The river just keeps singing that song. It says, Donald Trump, he's doing a great job. Donald Trump, he does a great job. You say, yes, River, of course I agree with you. Donald Trump's doing a great job. And you continue on your way, and you place your hand onto a rock that's been warmed by the sun, and you can feel the heat of the sun stuck inside this little rock, and you have a moment where you feel this connection to the earth and to the plants and to the other species, and you feel connected to the monkeys, and you feel connected to the waves and to the sunshine, and you feel connected to the grass growing, and you feel connected to the wind blows, and you feel connected to every fish and every star in the heavens, and you feel connected to the dirt and the loam, and you feel connected to the lava and the magma, and you feel connected to the butterfly and to the leaf and to the stem and to the stamen and to the pollen. You feel connected to the way that the wind blows through a field of beautiful red flowers. And each time you blink your eyes, the universe is born again. And every heartbeat is the rhythm to a song that every bird wants to sing. And you feel connected to the chipmunk, and you feel connected to the woodchuck, and you feel connected to the squirrel. You feel connected to the cat, and you feel connected to the dog, and you feel connected to the rat, and you feel connected to the snake. And you look out over this beautiful creation made from life and love, and everything is love, and everything is love. And all you can think about in this moment is your connection to the wood, and your connection to the rock, and your connection to the water, and your connection to the air, and your eyes open and your eyes closed, and you breathe in deep of the world, and you breathe out and you breathe in. And every day is a dream, and every day is a miracle, and every day is a gift. And it's time to open that gift and make yourself known, make your presence seen and felt. You feel connected to the lizard, you feel connected to the snake, you feel connected to the salamander, connected to the fish. You feel a connection to every dolphin playing in the waves. Now picture a little baby otter playing in the river, and the mama otter comes along, and you can see the love of the otter, and you can see the circle of life, and you can see it all, and it's all happening inside your head and inside your heart, and it's all coming together, and your entire life has been leading you to this moment right now. Nothing could be different because everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to happen. Every star is in the sky for this moment. The sun is burning for you to be warm. The world wants you to be happy. The world is not a mean place. The world is not a scary place. The world is not an angry place. You are making it angry. You are making it scary. You are manifesting your own destiny with every single moment you spend on this planet. Time is a construct. Every hand of every clock must fall. The tyranny of government will end, and we as American citizens will bring that end to fruition. You feel that connection to the hair. You feel that connection to the pelt, to the tail. You feel that connection to the hoof, and to the hand, and to the nail. You feel that connection to the barn, and to the loft, and to the hay. You feel that connection with the corn and the berry, and you feel that connection with the hay, and you feel that connection with the path, and the river, and the stone, and you feel that connection. And every time you look out in the world looks back at you. And the only thing left to believe in when everything else fails, you can believe in love, for God's sakes. You can believe in joy. You can believe in the goodness of human beings. You can believe in the goodness of your heart. And every single heart is full of love. And every single heart is full of joy. Each of us is a battery filled to capacity with the energy that we create. Each of us is a generator. Each of us is a nuclear reactor. We are full of the matter that will be constructed to lead us into the future. Together, each of us is a piece of the puzzle, is a piece of the pie, is a piece of the whole. And until we learn to get past our differences, until we forget about race, until we forget about religion, until we give up our money, until we give up our pursuit of physical belongings, and we each live as a spiritual being, alive in the world, alive in this moment. Each of us is like a flower in a field, or each of us is like the water in the river, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with a flower. Every single flower is perfect. There's no way to be an inferior flower. Every single flower is beautiful. Every single flower is a gift of the moment, a gift to you, a gift from the world, a gift from time, and a gift from everything you need. You need to take your moment, you need to smell the flower, you need to sing the song, you need to hug your mother. You need to treat every time, every single second like it's the most important second in the world. Each of us could be dead tomorrow. It's pretty GD likely, and that's fine. Take a moment and embrace yourself. Just give yourself a big hug. Because self-love is an important love. Self-love is a good kind of love. Self-love is important love. Self-love is a good kind of love. And each time you wake up from your feverish nightmares, just let the night roll off your back like water off the side of a duck. And you're going to be fine, and you're going to be okay, and everything is going to be great, and that's fine. Now, you want to know what happens when we die? You want to know what happens when we die? Now, you want to know what happens when we die? It's a big old party, and everyone's invited. Big old party. Roseanne Barr will be there. Big old party, and Archangel from the X-Men comics will fly overhead. It's 100,000 rainbows, $100,000, 100,000 cupcakes, 100,000 friends, All of the pets that you knew from your life are gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Oh, I can't wait till I die. People are like, oh no, I'm scared to die. Not me. As soon as I die, here's what's gonna happen. First thing, I'm gonna see my Grandma Sue, and it's gonna be awesome. Second thing that happens after I die, my favorite pet, Jack and Gus. Both of these are Boston Terriers that have died over the course of my life. I miss them very much, but I know that in death, I will get to meet these dogs again, and it's gonna be fine. Why are you scared of dying? What could possibly happen to you that would be bad if you die? There's only two options, right? Two options. Number one, you wink out. Nothing happens. Darkness, no feelings, no nothing. What do you have to be worried about there? It doesn't even matter. Option number two, heaven. Great, heaven's gonna be awesome. How many people do you think God's gonna send to hell? Come on, be real. We're all created in God's image. All of us are children of God. And he's just gonna, every third person, he's gonna send to eternal hell? Who do you think God is? What kind of a jerk God would invent people, give them all free will, create a world full of temptations, and then sit in heaven mad? Picture God just mad all the time. Oh, all these humans are being jerks. Oh, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. That's crazy. How could a omnipotent, benevolent God be so stupid as to send that many people to hell? Doesn't even matter. There's going to be like 3 people in hell. And all 3 of them are going to deserve to be there, and it's going to suck, and everyone else is going to be in heaven. Everyone you've ever known and you've ever loved will be up in heaven with you, and it's fine. It's gonna be fun. Do you remember those? Inflatable chairs that they used to sell at Spencer's? Heaven's full of those. When you die, I'm gonna tell you unequivocally what will happen. When you die, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Number 1, your heart stops. Oh no, my heart stopped. Oh no. It's awesome. It's going to be awesome. Or maybe you had an aneurysm while you were driving. That's awesome too. Maybe you were murdered. Well, maybe that sucks. But it's just a part of it. Life is murder. Life is death. Life is ugly. Life is beautiful. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. I think Morgan Freeman said that. Here's what happens when you die. When you die, I'm going to tell you right now. Hey, Nate Earl, I'm going to tell you when and where you're going to die. Nate Earl, in 4 years, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be driving down the road. It's going to be August 13th. I would like to go on record right now and predict that Nate Earl is going to die on August 13th, 2021. Nate, I suggest you write that date down. You're going to want to get a lot of living done before then, because in about 3 years, on August 13th, you're going to be dead. If anybody else wants to know when they die, you call me now. Call me right now on my phone. Call me on my phone right now, and I will predict when and where and how you're going to die. And this goes for anyone. If anyone is scared or concerned about how they're going to enter into the afterlife, or what's going to kill them, or what the problems are going to be, if you have any worries about any of that, you just give me a call, and I will tell you precisely when and how and where you're going to die. I can tell anyone and everyone the exact details of their death. If you want to know, just talk to me. I got a cat hair in my mouth. Everything I do now is full of cat hair, and that's fine, Call me at this phone number, and I will tell you how you're going to die. I did this for Norman Rockwell. I did this for Rockwell Bates. I did this for Bates McKenzie, and I did this for Bijou Phillips. And that's fine. That's fine. Sarah Tiernan is sharing my phone number, encouraging people to call and find out when and where you're going to die. We got about 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left for you to find out. I'm not going to make this offer ever again. This is a limited time offer, okay? This is a one time only. Kyle Sheridan, give me a call. You want to know how you're going to die? Kyle Sheridan, I'll tell you. Tell her right now how you're going to die. Kyle Sheridan, 7 years. You got 7 years. In 2025, December 13th, you're going to die, all right? It's going to be sad. Everyone's going to be sad. But keep in mind what we discussed earlier. You going on to a better place. You're either going to wake up, be over, boom, no big deal. Or you're going to heaven. No one's in hell. Don't worry about your death. It's going to be fine. You're going to love it. It's going to be like this awesome party. It's no problem. Sara, you want to know when you're going to die? You want to know? You want to know? You think you want to know? You want to know when you die? Oh, well. Well, let me close my eyes. Let me receive my vision. Dear God in heaven, tell me how Sara Tiernan is going to die. Dear God in heaven, tell me when and where Sara Tiernan is going to die. I'm getting a vision. You're in Las Vegas. You're in Las Vegas in 3 weeks. No. Okay, we're receiving a phone call. We're receiving a phone call. Caller, you're live on the Jaguar show. Caller? Caller? Caller, where are you at, caller? All right, I'll tell you where you're gonna die. You're gonna die right now. People are on their way to your house with loaded weapons. It's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be freaky, but it's gonna be fine because heaven is awesome. Okay. They said I couldn't do this. They said that they didn't want me to do it. They said that it wasn't going to be able to work like this. We're going to kick a little bass line. We're going to take this moment to talk about your fears. I want you to go. I want you to let yourself in on joy. I want you to let yourself in on a little secret called happiness. I want you to take a little key out of your little pocket. I want you to put it in a little lock. I want you to open that little door. I want you to take your little button. I want you to climb inside. I want you to look in the mirror that's there. Okay, we're getting another phone call. We're getting another phone call. Caller, you're live on the air. All right, listen, whoever doesn't know how to work the phone, that's fine. We're not here to judge you. We're here to offer you, just come down to 700 Kalamath. You got about 3 minutes. You got about 3 minutes, and then, and only then, will your future start. Everything you've ever been told is a lie, except for by me and Andy, and that's fine. Every dream you've ever had has been completely worthless, and that's fine. Every single thing you've ever said has been stupid, and that's fine. Today, that changes. I want you to start over. Today's a brand new day. Today's a brand new day, and it's beautiful, and it's lovely, and it's everything you've ever wanted. Okay, they are at the door right now. They are coming in. They are going to shut us down. Andy, this is probably going to be our last episode.
This is probably the last episode. It's important for you to go rewatch this.
Yeah.
A bunch, and share it a bunch, because it's the last time we're going to be on Denver Open Media.
Everything you've ever wondered is true. It is all happening right now. The American police are at the door. They are going to pull the plug any minute now. And so before they do that, I could see them. They are banging. They are armed. There are armed guards outside.
We don't
of the
have much
studio
time.
right
I've been told that my mic is off. It says that it's on, so maybe it's a battery issue. If you can't hear me, or if you need to turn up your audio, just do that.
They are trying to shut us down right now.
We probably won't be here on Tuesday.
God, this is probably the last episode, so if I don't ever get a chance to tell you this, I love you. Thank you so much for letting us do this. I hope that you learned something.
Jay loves you. I love you. All the blankets you've sent, all the clothing, all the Jaguar bucks, all the hopes, the dreams, the inspirations, all the shares, the likes, the favorites, all the comments, all the personal stories, all the phone calls to Jay's cell phone.
Don't believe
they all
the lies.
mean everything to
Don't
us.
believe the lies. They're going to tell you that I died in prison. I did not. I am alive. I'm being held against my will. You must find me. They're going to be shutting us down.
Okay, emergency meeting. I'm calling it right now. Okay. We're not allowed to call to action, but I am going to do a meeting. 2730 East Colfax. We're going to meet at the Uber Sausage, who is our breakfast sponsor. We can tell you that they do exist. They make delicious sausages. That's all we can tell you.
Okay, they have entered the studio now. They are Wally is frantically trying to stop them.
6 men with guns. We are going to leave now. I see a flash grenade. I see other things. We are going to get out of here quickly.
Listen.
If we are still here, we will see you next Tuesday, 9 to 11 Mountain Time on Xfinity 57, CenturyLink 8009.
We're going to try to reason with the American Gestapo. We are going to try to convince them that what we are doing is good. One last look at Jaguar bucks, just in case it all ends. We want you to know what it was all about. This was all the most important thing. This is why they're stopping us. They say that the Jaguar bucks are going to disrupt the American economic system. They say you cannot create a new currency. They are shutting us down. Wally has been shot. Wally is bleeding out in the
Wally
hallway.
has been shot.
Wally, oh my God, they have shot Wally.
He was on the hallway cam. Mitch
oh my God, Wally
Mitch Jones
is dead.
powerless.
They are killing our entire crew. Our entire crew is being murdered by the American Gestapo. Oh my God.
Stockpile your Jaguar bucks.
I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Non-perishable goods. You have to prepare.
You cannot start a live television show without the American Gestapo shutting it down.
Okay, right now, last tip. If you're in your yard right now, dig a hole, make a spider trap. Get in that hole, put some reeds over the top. Just stay still for 48 hours, and we will give you the signal.
Andy, I'm going to try to buy... No, stop. Please don't come in. We are not doing anything wrong. Please, God. Please. God. Please don't.
What they're doing to Jay. Please, get the word out. Jaguar Morning Show. If we're back, it'll be Tuesday, 9 to 11 next week here on Xfinity 57, JaguarMorningShow.com, CenturyLink 8009. Please pray for Jay and pray the J away. We love you. This is our last broadcast.
Including your buns. Even during the low impact